Do you want to learn how to meditate? Because I would say, if there's one technique, one life hack, one thing that you can do to improve the quality of your life, it would be meditation. Meditation will give you more peace of mind, it will give you more control over your life, and it will make you feel better. So in this video, I'll explain exactly how to meditate so you can start implementing meditation into your life right away. Hi guys, this is Julian from Amstermind, and we're gonna learn how to meditate in this video. And the first thing I have to say about this subject is that meditation is really simple. It's something that everyone can do, yet meditation is also really hard. So why is it simple and hard at the same time? Well, oftentimes you hear people talk about meditation and say that, oh, that's just something that I cannot do, that's just too hard for me, or I'm not the person who can meditate, or some things like that. And that's complete nonsense. Everyone can meditate. You can meditate, I can meditate, everyone can meditate. The fact that you're a human being means that you can meditate. But the hardest part about meditation is actually doing it. It's actually taking out the time of your day to do it. And to not think that, what the hell am I doing? This is something weird. I shouldn't be doing this, blah, blah, blah. Those thoughts are irrelevant. If you want to learn how to meditate, you just have to do it. You have to take some time out of your day to do it. That's the hardest part about meditation. If you can do that, you've already conquered 90% of what it takes to meditate. So if you want to learn how to meditate, really just do it. Meditation, there are a lot of different ways to meditate. There are a lot of different techniques that you can use to meditate. But in this video, I'll focus on the simple, most basic meditation technique, and that is the breath meditation. So with the breath meditation, you focus your awareness on your breath. You focus your attention on your breath. So before you start meditating, I recommend that you make sure that you won't be disturbed. So you go into a room where nobody else is there, and you sit down on a normal chair with a straight back. You can also sit down on some meditation cushion if that's your thing. Me personally, I don't really like that because it usually hurts my feet when I sit in a lotus position on a meditation pillow. But you can also use that. But I would recommend just using a normal chair where you can sit with a straight back and just sit comfortably in that chair. Okay. So you can set a timer on your phone. There's different meditation timer apps which have a normal bell sound or something, not a sound that completely alerts you immediately. Sometimes that's not the most convenient way to get out of your meditation. So I would recommend using some meditation app with like a soft sound that will alert you when your meditation time is done. So you can set a timer for 5 minutes. Usually people meditate 15 to 20 minutes if they want to have a good meditation practice. But you can start with meditation doing it for 5 minutes. That's perfectly fine. I would recommend if it's hard for you to actually start meditating, then just start with 5 minutes or 3 minutes and just build it up from there. Okay, so now we have that out of the way. You set that timer. Okay, you're sitting down in that chair. And you can close your eyes, or you can keep them a little bit open, so you can just have a little bit of light. That's like a tip that I've gotten from some Zen masters, Zen people who do that, because sometimes when you close your eyes, you can start to visualize things automatically. And if you don't want to do that, it's good to have some light into your eyes, so you don't really start imagining all these kinds of different things. But that's completely up to you. Closed eyes is perfectly fine. Close your eyes. And what you do is you breathe in through your nose and you breathe into your belly. So if you don't know how to do that, that's a very important way of breathing. Then it's very important to learn to breathe into your belly. And yeah, the air doesn't really go into your belly, but your belly will expand while you breathe. And in that way, all the air, your lungs are completely filled with air. They're completely filled with oxygen till like the deeper part of your lungs. So if your belly expands while you're breathing through your nose, that's the kind of breathing you're shooting for. Okay, so you focus on the air going in through your nose, into your belly expanding, and then gently letting the air out again through your nose again. Or through your mouth, that's also possible. I recommend just doing it through your nose. Okay, so your attention goes there. And you just feel that your lungs being filled, you feel your belly expanding, you let it out again. And that's basically what you have to do. You have to focus your attention on your breath. That's the meditation. It's very, very simple. Only the thing is that you have heard people say that with meditation you shouldn't be thinking. Meditation is all about not thinking. Well, that's true to some extent. I mean, meditation, you want to shift your awareness to something else than your thoughts. In this case, you shift your awareness to your breath. But of course, thoughts will come up. And especially when you're just starting out, there will be a lot of thoughts going on into your head. And that's no problem. You shouldn't judge those thoughts. You shouldn't be thinking that it's wrong to think or whatever. What you just should be doing is when you notice those thoughts, you shift your awareness, you shift your attention back to your breath. So those thoughts, you can just observe those thoughts. You don't have to indulge in those thoughts. You can just let them be for what they are. And of course, sometimes you will start to go into a thought. Sometimes these thoughts are like branches of a tree, right? It's like, oh, I have to get a birthday cake for my sister tomorrow. Oh yeah, where should I do that? Oh yeah, maybe I need to go to that bakery or whatever, right? So all these kinds of thoughts that will branch off, and sometimes you catch yourself for a couple of minutes, you've been thinking about this birthday cake or whatever it is, right? And that's perfectly fine. Don't judge yourself and say, oh man, I'm just meditating, blah, blah, blah. No, you can just notice that. Okay, I was thinking about that. Fine. Bring your attention back to your breath. That's what you do. That's what you do. And it's not possible to completely not think. It's not possible. I mean, when you start meditating more, you will find that you will have a lot more spaces between your thoughts. You will sometimes not think for a couple of minutes. And then you catch yourself and like, wow, I'm not thinking again. And then you're thinking again. But that doesn't matter. Even the most skilled Buddhist monks out there in the monastery, they still have thoughts during their meditations. So don't be mad at any thoughts. Just observe your thoughts and always focus your attention back to your breathing. That's the most simple way to meditate, and everyone can do that. And you will notice that when you start practicing this on a daily basis or just some couple of times in a week, you will become better at it. You will have more spaces between those thoughts. It will become much easier to focus your attention to your breath and to keep your attention there. And when you start doing this on a regular basis, you will definitely see a lot of kinds of improvements in your life. You will start to feel better. Your head won't be as cluttered anymore. You will have more control over your thoughts. You will just feel like it's not a constant chatter in your head anymore. You just have some moments where you're completely in the moment. You're completely in the flow, right? The words will just come up when you're talking to someone. You just know exactly what to do in the moment without so much thinking about these things. And that's like the real benefit of meditation, because like there's hundreds of benefits, but like I would say that one of the most profound benefits is just the way that you are in life. You will become more of a person who is just living in the moment. You will start to do things just automatically. You will start to know what the right actions are in certain situations, instead of constantly thinking about those things and making yourself crazy with all those thoughts, all those different thoughts, which are oftentimes just hindering you in doing something in the moment. So Start doing this meditation practice. And of course, it's also possible that you will get some feelings during this meditation practice. And it's also important that you won't judge those feelings. You don't have to judge those feelings. You can completely feel them, just observe them, just observe those sensations in your body, and just go back to your breathing. Go back to your breathing every time. Every time something distracts you, if it's a thought, a feeling, something outside, something you hear, whatever, go back. Focus your attention on your breath and just keep doing it until your meditation timer goes and you're done. And then just take some time. Don't immediately start running and start getting up and doing things. Just take some 1 or 2 minutes to just get back to the normal world. You're back here, and then bam, you can start your day, and you will be more focused, you will be more on point, on target, and things will just start to flow more. So if you have any questions about this, put them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer you personally. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos like this. I think it's about time we change that. I think it's about time we destroy that fear of public speaking. Because I found a way to change your perspective on public speaking. And in that way, change the way you are when you are public speaking. Change that fear. Remove that fear. Almost.